Hey guys, I'm basically here to convince you to delete Instagram like right now if that's the last thing you do in the next 5 years, and I'll tell you why. My life started when I deleted Instagram, when I stopped engaging in social media. For a long time, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing with my life. I felt super lost and I didn't know where I was going. And I always blamed it on Instagram and social media, which was kind of wrong to do because technically just blame yourself and your mindset. But no, I always blame social media, and honestly, I was right. It was never about me, it was about social media. And yes, some people do have control over social media, but most people don't. So if you're like me and you feel lost in a phase of your life, then delete social media. So first off, I'm gonna target Instagram and absolutely demolish the fact that you're gonna have it. Because first off, Instagram is so freaking useless unless, and you know this, you know it. Okay, and some people are like, oh, it's fine, enjoy life, and blah blah blah. Yes, enjoy life. Like, I'm not denying that don't enjoy life, but what part of Instagram makes you enjoy life? Is it the fact that you post stories or you post posts and it makes you feel validated because some people like it and you're like trying to flex a part of your life where you're doing well, and all of a sudden you're comparing yourself to other people and what they post? Like, it's so unnecessary. And some people do have this excuse, like, okay, some people do have this excuse where they're like, oh, like, I need Instagram to text my friends. What friends? I feel like if you are in university and school, this is a really unpopular opinion, but most of the people that you meet in school do not end up being your lifelong friends. Same with uni. I will be honest with you, after high school ends, everyone pretty much goes to different universities and don't keep in touch. Life gets busy as fuck. And let's say you do because you are on Instagram. Um, yeah, what's the point? Like, I'm not saying what's the point, but there's a lot of people that you should cut off. Some people are really valuable in your life. Keep them on like WhatsApp or message them, but don't message them on social media. And this is because just stay off fucking social media. They make it addictive. They literally use gambling experts to make it more addictive. And that's why they keep introducing new shit, right? Like reels and then reposting, just new forms of validation. And since I've been off Insta 6 months now, bro, my life has changed that drastically. And I feel like I'm so proud of myself because every day I did have that mindset where I kept telling myself, hey, it's useless, let's not get back on it. And I had a huge list of reasons why, and I can't bring all of them to light, but I will bring up the main reasons. Okay, second off, like, you're not getting anything. You're comparing yourself to your friends or their life. What are you, like, okay, fuck all that shit, okay? When you scroll on Instagram, let's say a few hours of your day, let's say 2 hours or even 1 hour, saying you're a super disciplined person, but we know for a fact people at least spend like 4 hours a day there, or with TikTok, whatever social medias you use, okay? So, do you remember any of it? Like, when you sit there in the end of the day, do you remember any of it at the end of the day? And do you even remember those conversations that you had when you were texting people? Like, you don't. And the next day, you forget about it. You forget about all that stuff you just scrolled through. You forgot about all that stuff, like, that you texted, right? And maybe in a week, it's completely out of your head. New shit starts trending. It's such a useless cycle, and it adds absolutely zero value in your life unless you're a creator, which is a different story. But I feel like creators also need to limit themselves, like, not in creating but like in the usage of social media. But I'm telling you, unless you're a person who is like really really disciplined, and can lock in, like, don't have social media. And I'm telling you, even the people that you think are like logged in and can control themselves with social media, have a less screen time, they're still wasting time there. They're literally still wasting time unless they're a creator and they're directly making money off of it. I'm telling you, everyone that you see on social media, on the main pages, the reels and all that shit, they're making money off you. They're making money off your attention, which is your currency, and you don't get anything back. You're literally spending money seeing them. They earn through your view. So think of how valuable your attention is. You don't think it's valuable, but they literally get money off it. You know that, right? Like, everything you do, it's people framing this mindset. Like, you know how beauty standards are profiting, like the makeup industry is profiting out of women's insecurities. You know how they do that daily in freaking Instagram reels or TikTok. They shape your mind to crave a certain beauty standard. They shape your mind to think of some insecurity, and then they make you buy products. It's really the subconscious conditioning that you don't even realize is going on, and people think it's not deep, but it is fucking deep, okay? And I don't want you to waste your life on there, and especially if you're someone who really does value becoming the best version of themselves, no matter where, maybe financially, maybe physically, maybe mentally, okay? You need to take a break, at least. Like I did. I took a break and I realized it's not that bad without it. Like, I thought I couldn't live without Instagram, and now I realize not having Instagram, not having TikTok is the best decisions I ever took in my life as a young person. And man, like, it just keeps compounding every month. That decision that I took 6 months ago, and trust me, it was really hard to quit. It took me like 3 years, but I did quit. And now all that shit compounds. Bro, I can sit and focus for 2 hours. Trust me, I couldn't focus for 2 minutes without my mind freaking coming up with a song, or coming up with, oh my god, what did my friend say? Oh my god, I want to text my friend. It is so freaking, I don't know. So at the end of the day, like, the people that you're like, oh my god, I'm not gonna text them, like, you're not even gonna be friends with them. Like, I'm in university now, and everyone around me is like, get Instagram. Like, come on. They're like, you really deactivated Instagram. You don't look like you deactivated Instagram, because, like, I wear makeup, and apparently okay, anyways, so they're like, you don't look like that, okay? And then I'm like, yeah, funny. But they do ask me to get back on Instagram, but I'm like, hold on, what do they want? Why do they want me to be back on Instagram? So they can text me there. Okay, so they can text me reels. I know, I was on fucking Instagram. So they can text me reels. So then they can add me to the highlights. So I repost. They want to see what my life is like behind the scenes. They want to see what I'm up to. They want to compare. They don't even realize it, but they want to compare and put me in their imaginary hierarchy of who's doing better socially, or whoever's doing good on social media, which is not the truth at all. Social media doesn't say shit about a person's lifestyle, and you guys know, you must know better, because celebrities constantly get exposed. None of what they portray is real. It's so fucking fabricated, and you and I both know that, right? So anyways, it's useless. In 4 years, I know these friends, after university ends, they're not gonna be my friend. Like, I'm not gonna stay in touch with them. And to me, a real life conversation is a billion times more valuable than something I just text. And you can't even tell someone's emotion when you're texting, right? So, and like, if someone really wanted to text you, they would text you anywhere. They would text you on WhatsApp, they would message you, they would call you if they really wanted to be friends with you. And like, those are the friends that you should seek. People will put in the effort regardless of the circumstance. So if you're really like, if I'm off Instagram, no one's gonna be my friends, that's great, because you get to know who are your real friends. Because real people don't fucking base everything off Instagram. They base shit out of real fucking life, and they base shit out of like real fucking friendships. And the realest people, in my opinion, are the ones that are not chronically online. And I've noticed this because before, I was like in a situation where I was like, oh my god, popularity, oh my god, like Instagram followers, oh my god, like I gotta be pretty, I gotta pull. like, and then I took a step back and I'm like, what about all these people who are not on Instagram? What about all of these people who are doing great in certain areas or of their life or are excelling at a really young age? And I'm like, bro, the depth these people have are insane. So that's